very happy to be working here.
I expect you to hit the ground running.
Oh, I will do my best, Mrs. Walton. Hey, Mrs. Walton, do you want to speak to me?
This presentation you turned in yesterday, it's terrible. Sarah Sweets is one of our newest clients, and we need to wow them so that they'll sign with us.
Okay, I'll do better. Mrs. Walton is in a meeting right now, so she'll be with you shortly.
Are you the same Tim that sent me that presentation last week?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I really liked it.
Sarah Mitchell is waiting for you in the conference room.
I really don't think you are capable of meeting our high standards. My cat has more creativity than you do, Tim, and she's blind in one eye.
Is there anything I can do to keep my job?
I've got to let you go. You're fired effective immediately. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, Mrs. Walton.
Here you go. This one's for you.
Oh, coffee.
Yeah.
Thank you. Shouldn't I be the one getting this for you since I'm your assistant after all?
Well, consider it a small gesture in welcoming you on board.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I am very happy to be working here.
Well, that's good. You know, Walton Media is a very small but productive company, and I expect you to hit the ground running.
Oh, I will do my best, Mrs. Walton.
Oh, I know you will. We're really excited to have you, and I know there'll be no problem fitting in. Gary right now is getting your desk set up. I'm going to be in my office, so if you need anything, you let me know.
Oh, well, thanks again, Mrs. Walton.
You're welcome. Today's going to not be that stressful. It's mostly all that onboarding stuff that I'm sure you've gone through before.
Yes, of course.
And then over the next couple days, I'm going to show you the ropes. I'm going to educate you on our company's policy about client management. I'm going to share a little bit about my vision for some of the upcoming projects that we have. And lastly, I'm going to guide you through myself with our in-house software program. How does that sound?
That sounds great. I look forward to working here so much.
That's awesome. All right, well, I've got a meeting in 5, so I'm in my office again. If you need anything, you let me know.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be fine. You have the best of luck with your meeting.
And Tim, I wish you a great day. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, Mrs. Walton, do you want to speak to me?
Yes, Tim, I did. Please come in and have a seat.
Sure thing, sure thing. All right, so is there a problem?
Yeah, actually, I'm afraid there is.
Okay, well, what seems to be the issue?
Well, I wish there were just one issue, but it seems to be multiple problems.
Multiple, well, lay them on me.
Okay, well, first of all, your emails are just not polished enough. Are you even proofreading before you hit the send button? And secondly, the reports that you're turning in they're just too vague. And finally, we're getting complaints about your tone.
My tone? What's wrong with my tone?
Your tone on the telephone. It's way too casual. I need you to sound more professional.
Okay, I can sound more professional. I can do that.
Okay, and this presentation you turned in yesterday, I mean...
What's wrong with the presentation?
Well, it's terrible. Sarah Sweets is one of our newest clients, and we need to wow them so that they'll sign with us.
Okay, we need to wow them. Okay, I can do that.
All right, I mean, look at this font that you used. I mean, Tim, look at it. Look at the font.
What's wrong with the font?
Well, in a word, it's pedestrian.
What do you mean by pedestrian?
Oh, it's dull. It's boring. It's mundane. Tim, I need you to be more creative.
Okay, creative. Okay, I can do creative. Yes. Okay. All right, I'll do better on the creativity.
Listen, don't worry about the presentation. I'm going to ask Gary to do that, but I do need you to buckle down, and I need you to do a little bit better. All right?
Okay, I'll do better. And thank you for having me, Miss Walton. Thank you for your patience.
Okay, Tim, that's all. That's all for now. Thank you. It's unbelievable. Gotta do all the work around here. Surrounded by morons.
All right, welcome to our conference room. Please make yourself at home.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Over here, please. Okay. Mrs. Walton is in a meeting right now, so she'll be with you shortly.
Okay. What was your name again?
Oh, my name is Tim Foster.
Are you the same Tim that sent me that presentation last week?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I really liked it.
Oh, thank you for your kind words, but I'm pretty sure the team sent you a revised version, didn't they?
Oh, yes, they did, but I liked yours much better. It was more genuine, more authentic to my brand. And the font you use, I like that. The other one I got, it was a little bit too polished.
I'm glad you appreciated my work. Right, I'm gonna go let Miss Walton know you're here.
Okay, thank you, Tim.
Would you like any coffee, any tea?
No, thank you.
Okay, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Good afternoon, Mrs. Walton. Sarah Mitchell is waiting for you in the conference room.
Okay, well, she'll have to wait just another few minutes. Besides, this won't take long. Tim, please have a seat.
A seat, okay.
I have been reviewing your performance, and I just don't think that you are rising to our high standards. I have been exceedingly clear in my direction to you, and I'm just not seeing any positive results.
But I'm pretty sure I've done everything you asked. I've been working late hours. I've been going over the details.
I know you think you've been doing everything that I've been asking, but it's just not the reality. Tim, you're just not cutting it. Right? This job requires somebody who can stay ahead of the game, who can anticipate needs before they happen. And it's just not happening. I mean, Tim, you've had 3 weeks here, and your performance is underwhelming to say the least.
Mrs. Walton.
And so I've got to let you go. I've got to do it.
Mrs. Walton, I'm still learning. If you want me to do all that, just give me some time, but I can get better.
No, I seriously doubt that. I really don't think you are capable of meeting our high standards.
There's a restroom around here or something. Nope, not the restroom. Huh.
Mrs. Walton, it took me 7 months to find this job, and I really need the work.
Yeah, and I really need an assistant who knows what he's doing, Tim. 3 weeks, you've had 3 weeks.
Mrs. Walton, can you please not raise your voice at me?
Well, I wouldn't have to raise my voice if you were capable at doing your job. I mean, that work that you turned in last week, it was just awful. It was mundane, it was pedantic, it was run-of-the-mill. Again, I need you to be more creative. My cat has more creativity than you do, Tim, and she's blind in one eye.
Okay, there's no need to be so insulting.
That's another thing. You are incredibly sensitive. I mean, you need to get a backbone, for Pete's sake, and not take everything quite so personally.
Is there anything I can do to keep my job?
No, Tim, I'm sorry. I've got deadlines. I can't. I've got to let you go. You're fired effective immediately.
I don't even get a 2 weeks notice?
Tim, you're not a bad guy. I just don't think you fill the vision I have for this position. I'm sure you can find something more suitable for you and your talents, whatever they may be. Oh, excuse me, what do you think you're... Oh, Sarah! Hello, what are you doing here?
Yes, I was just looking for the restroom and I heard all the commotion in here.
No, Sarah, there's no commotion. Just a conversation between work colleagues.
Oh, well, it certainly did not sound like that from out there.
Mrs. Walton just fired me, so I'll be going now. Thank you for your kind words, Mrs. Mitchell. I wish you best of luck with you and your business.
Hang on a second, Tim. I know this may seem a little bit sudden.
No, Tim needs to go. He's been let go.
Well, this might seem a bit out of line, Tim, but we're expanding our company, and what we're looking for is a marketing director. Of course, we offer a very competitive salary, And in our environment, your ideas will not only be heard, but they will be valued.
Really? You want me? But I don't know anything about baking cakes or cookies. I don't even like chocolate.
Well, you know what? That's not a requirement. But what you do know is you know my company, and you know how to market my company the way we need it. We're very impressed with what you've done so far. How about we talk about it over lunch?
That sounds fantastic. I think I'll take you up on your offer.
Yeah? Have a good day, Miss Walton.
Okay, but wait. What about the proposal that we presented to you?
Oh, I hated that. But you know what? Thank you so much for your time, but I'm pretty sure a new marketing director here will get that covered for us. Right? Let's go, Tim.
Goodbye, Mrs. Walton, and thank you for the opportunity.
You two deserve each other. Good riddance. Jeez. Unbelievable. You're not going to believe what just happened. No, I did. I let him go, but Sarah, Sarah Sweets, she heard our conversation. She walked in. She hired him on the spot, right in front of me. I don't know. I don't know. We'll talk about it later. I gotta go. Okay. Oh my God. I can't believe that happened.
Huh? What does she want? Hello?
Hi, Tim. This is Emma Walton.
Yes. Good morning, Miss Walton. How can I help you?
Oh, Tim, please call me Emma, okay?
Emma. Okay, I can call you Emma.
Good. Thanks. How are you?
I'm fine.
Well, I'm just going to get right to it. The reason I called is that I frankly, I owe you an apology. I've had time to reflect, and I realized that I didn't treat you very fairly. I really didn't give you time to grow into the role, and I just didn't handle things very well. And I really wanted to call just to apologize for not supporting you in the way that I should.
Wow. Thank you. I appreciate the apology.
Good. Thanks. And I was wondering, would you consider coming back to work for Walton Media? I mean, it would be different. New title, higher pay. Think about it. What do you think?
The offer sounds tempting, but I think I'm in a pretty good place right now.
Oh, please, Tim, we'd really like to have you back here.
Things happen in the strangest of ways. And believe it or not, I think getting fired was the best thing that happened to me. The experience has been enlightening, and right now I'm in an environment that's very supportive, where my time and skills are valued. So, respectfully, Emma, I'm gonna have to decline. Best of luck to you, and best of luck to Walton Media.
Hey, Tim.
Oh, hey, boss.
Guess what? Your social media ad was a hit. Oh my God, I loved it. And we already sold out for the whole week.
That's great.
Is everything all right?
You know what? Everything's great. Couldn't be any better.
Well, guess what? We got that signature cinnamon swirl in the break room. Let's go get it.
I could use the break.
And no chocolate.
Thank you. Thank you, boss.